Denver Broncos Mile High View, no commercials, no bullshit. This is going to be our part 3, our favorite part of our part 3 series. We have the Charger Broncos Super Bowl. Then we have the bribing the coaches to come to Denver. Now it's going to be Best Broncos Podcast, winner takes all. The undisputed winner, and, we'll say it because nobody else will admit it, and they all know it. It's the 10,000-pound elephant in the room. It wasn't the national media that got it right. It was definitely not the local media that got it right. It's yours truly. Takes all the chips home. We won it all. We got this season right.
We won the...
Kind of. We just didn't realize it was going to crash as fast. And that really had a lot to do, I think, with Russell Wilson's piss poor performance. But I want to talk about what they said. Anyway, do you have anything in this intro you want to say?
No, I'm just going to wait and just listen to all the hypocritical bullshit I heard from people like Savage Sev, Locked On Broncos, Mile High Huddle, and all the turd polishers out there. You guys are a joke. Go ahead.
Okay, so let's talk about that for a second. Now, what did they do? They got a Charger Broncos Super Bowl. It was a Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
I'll address this again. What happened last year?
They won.
And then what was all the talk? What was from these turd polishers?
Oh, we're going to bring in Aaron Rodgers. We're going to go to 5 to 8 Super Bowls minimum. We are to bring in a coach that's going to revolutionize this offense.
we never said that.
Locked On Broncos. I've been saving your videos. Savage Sev, you dumb fuck. I've been saving your videos because I'm going to call you people out. Go ahead. Sorry.
So this is the great call out to, and I just want to say this to people. Are you going to let them lie to you again? They won against the Chargers. Do you really think this is going to put them in a league with the Buffalo Bills, with the Philadelphia? Do you really think they're even in that universe?
Oh, shit.
Now, I realize some of you are really brainwashed, but I think there's a lot of Broncos fans now who are going to be quite skeptical. So let's take a look at the beginning of the season. I'm just going to go through these. They're not in any particular order. Well, I'll leave links to all of these too. You can, we didn't make this stuff up.
Go ahead.
No particular order. This is Mile High Bubble. Why we're bullish on Randy Gregory and the Denver Broncos. Okay.
Oh, God.
Now, yours truly here actually has critical thinking skills. We don't take money from Dove Valley. And, I personally got into it with, I believe, was Gregory's agent. Talking about how great Gregory did, and and how Von Miller, it was such a stupid move by the Bills, You can't even make this stuff up. And how did that really pan out? I want
to say something. I was watching our Buffalo Bills, and you were playing that song "Bang Your Head," and I just wanted to bang my head. Denver Broncos drive you mad.
Yes.
Your head. I mean, that is what.
that is or what?
Oh God, it is. That will age so well. But go ahead.
It did age well, and the thing about it is we never got paid jack shit, and what was funny is listening to people come and comment. The national media says that the Broncos are going to go to the playoffs, and they got a good chance. What do you know? What do you know? What do you know? I said, I know more than they do. And how did it all turn out? We were right, they were wrong, and we didn't even get paid. I mean, You know why? Because truth does not pay the bills. You got to bullshit people. Con artists run the planet now. It's just people just listen to, but the experts said the experts. Who paid the experts? They're the best experts money could buy, I guess.
Yeah, that's why the Broncos went.
Give me your perspective on how great the pickup of Randy Gregory was.
explained it in my film review about you. You explained it on your. I did. I mean, we explained that. I don't need to go back.
So we were diametrically opposed to what they were saying. We were the opposite of what they said, right?
Yeah, play the video.
Who turned out to get it right? Not them. Yeah.
Yeah, the people who paid.
Yeah. So we are refreshing here. And they're channels. They get paid for this. It's just also ever since Penner took over in the Wall Group, they sure got a lot more bot views.
Yeah.
Bot views.
Actually give them super chats. What the fuck is wrong with you people?
Oh God. Oh, here we go.
All right.
Why Bill Browning to edge makes sense. How did that turn out? How did that turn out? Where the hell was that guy all season long?
You don't watch film. You don't watch film. You don't know shit. No. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Whatever, man. Whatever.
You know, listening to this crap, you'd think he was the next Cleo Mack coming in. It just again boggles your mind. I mean, how long been disappeared? He got one sack in the Super Bowl against the Chargers. When's the last time he did anything? He got one sack against it was I can't even remember the last time. But anyways, that did not go the way they said it would go. It went more the way we said it would go. And I want to say something about this defense since we're on it. Teams moved the ball with ease on this defense. It was offenses stopping themselves all season long. There's no way around that. That's what happened. And, you know, I don't know. Like I said, I don't even know if Edgero is going to want to be here or if they're going to have to bribe him to come back. But they're already jumping ship off this defense. All right. So that didn't work out exactly the way they said it was going to work out. They can make believe, but Browning didn't do anything that Browning didn't do anything that Browning didn't do anything that popped out, you know, as a difference maker. Chubb, what about we don't have this, but what about we saw they were clamoring to get rid of Chubb. Didn't Chubb make a difference on the with the Dolphins? If I'm not mistaken, their defense looked pretty good with him on it.
Yeah, they just added the extra piece on there. I mean, he was just the extra ingredient, the extra salt in the shaker that they needed on that defensive front seven.
Would they be willing to pay Baron Browning to come and be that edge guy?
Fuck no.
All right. Okay, so moving on, we have Kirk Cousins, an option for the Broncos. Remember Kirk Cousins was going to come? This was before the Wilson deal. Kirk Cousins it's looking pretty good. Kirk Cousins.
And
Kirk Cousins. How did that work?
This by Mile High Huddle?
This is Mile High Bubble. Yeah.
Okay. That's all you need to know.
Who just spun off of them. So now you got Mile High Bubble in stereo. There's a new Mile High Bubble 2.0, right? Brand new.
Yeah.
So you get bullshit twice. It's like bullshit in stereo now.
Yep.
So we got the Kirk Cousins. Yeah, that worked out just fine.
You guys,
he's cool. He looked a lot better in Minnesota than Wilson did here, didn't he?
Yeah, because he has a better offensive line in front of him, better receivers.
Offense. Yeah, you just need good enough. That's all you need. You just need good enough.
Hey, Savage Sav.
Okay, you're gonna love this one. Is Nathaniel Hackett the Broncos' #1 choice for head coach? No. It was Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn was the #1 choice of George Paton. But explain to everybody what happened to when George Paton actually hired Dan Quinn last year. What happened?
He got the tap on the shoulder from the guy who led the search committee in John Elway. And he said, no. We're going to bring in Hackett to bring in Rodgers. And Rodgers said no. They got desperate, went to go get Russell Wilson. This isn't rocket science, but it doesn't surprise me that it isn't rocket scientist to these folks, because those people go and migrate to the bullshit, which is Mile High Bubble, Savage Seven, and Locked On Broncos, and 104.3 The Fan.
I need hope. I need hope. They need hope. They need hope. Oh.
Yep, that's all you need.
Just give me that hope. Right there. I'll believe anything. You just tell me, I'll just believe it. Okay. This is fun. This is just so fun. Why the Denver Broncos trade for Russell Wilson deserves an A+ grade. A+.
Locked On!
That's Locked On Broncos. That aged real well, didn't it?
Oh, Cody Rourke.
Yeah, the all-knowing Cody Rourke, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Yeah. Now, who was saying? Now, we have to admit, everybody was blindsided. Nobody real. I mean, let's talk about this. This is the fleece of the century. Am I not mistaken? You can clamor onto that Super Bowl win with the Chargers all you want, but this was the fleece of the century, wasn't it? This is why these people, everybody, the national media, told us, told Seattle fans and the Seattle front office how stupid they were, right?
Yeah.
It's all. Who's in the playoffs now, and who got in the playoffs in the NFC right now?
Oh, Seahawks.
The Seahawks got in. Now, granted, it's just a happy to be there thing. I can get that, but they made the play.
They're a team that's going up. I mean,
yes, they got the draft. They got everything. They got probably one of the stellar draft. They are sitting golden right now. Just really start building that team. So I would say that now we'll call it, and everybody will agree, it's the fleece of the century.
Yeah. We did
not spew this. Why the Denver Broncos trade for Russell Wilson deserves a A+ grade. You didn't get that here. We didn't. We were like, what? We're like, what?
Yeah.
We're like Russell Wilson. You know what? Me and you, we were exactly like Russell Wilson. Are you sure? Are you sure you're going to do this? Oh, good Lord. This is too fun. This is too fun.
It gets worse. It gets worse.
Oh, Cody, you are such a tool, man. Such a tool. Oh, God. And people really listen to this stuff.
I know. It's ridiculous.
It's too funny. It's too funny. And here we go. It's loading. Denver Broncos head coach Hackett brings energy to Broncos country. Remember, Locked On Broncos? We're talking about energy here. We don't want to listen to coaches coaching anymore, right? We're talking this energy. Now, were they saying we didn't say all this, that we oh God, they didn't sell this Hackett turd, that they weren't the architects of really pushing the Hackett turd? And you said that they were all, when they were trying to get Drum Hackett out of town, that and again, doesn't turn coaches on coming here. You said that they were all saying they didn't say this stuff, right?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. What did we produced a video. We said, Hackett, it's coaching reimagined. And we were really skeptical as to who was the person that said this guy never called plays before. Who was that? The only person, the only platform, it was us. It was you. Again, best podcasters, Broncos podcasters, winner take all. We blew this out of the water. We called it we called it at the beginning of the season. We called it in the off season, when they hired Hackett, because the search committee, Aaron Rodgers, desperation, all that. We called it. We got it right. Obviously, They're denying it, but they sold it to you. They sold the Hackett turd to you. Okay? Just letting you know.
Jesus.
Here we go. Next. The Denver Broncos hired Nathaniel Hackett as their head coach, next head coach. Again, selling the Hackett turd. But they dare not talk about the search committee and Dan Quinn. I just want to bring that up.
Yep.
They could not talk about the search committee. The real hire was Dan Quinn. Here we got Mile High Bubble. Why are Bronco fans all smiles about head coach Nathaniel Hackett? Here we go again. Selling the turd. Okay, do you realize you see a common theme here? They'll never use subjective questioning, constructive criticism. They'll never question a Dove Valley move. You know they're all getting their talking points from Dove Valley when everything's so wonderful. Everything's the best. This Charger win. It's the Super Bowl, right? It shows, it proves that they are all on board with the front office. God forbid they had talk about the front office. Hackett. Breaking news. Denver Broncos snag Randy Gregory away from Dallas. Yeah. When me and you will say this again, when me and you were like, and Dallas, let's include Dallas Cowboy fans. We're all like, what? And remember how excited Dallas fans were to get rid of Gregory?
Mm-hmm.
Excited they were. They just couldn't believe that the Broncos front office was that stupid. Oh, but we believed, didn't we? And we were like, oh, no. We didn't sell you that turd. And we're moving on.
To more bullshit.
Oh, yeah. Will the Denver Broncos be playoff contenders in 2022? Well, boy, did they tell you. And this, I'm going to say this. This is where everybody got up our ass. Oh, you'll see. Remember how the national media was so right? How dare we even question the national media? But there was one podcasting Broncos platform that questioned. Said, wait a minute. Time out. We said time out. So 7 years of a struggling organization, right? That made one bad move after another is somehow going to be magically transformed by Russell Wilson. Magically transported. Nobody's going to question that. No, everybody's on board with this. Nobody asked the question, how is it possible that this team, which is worse than the Seattle, he's going to have success? I would say this did not age well. I think that the videos we produce show we know what we're actually talking about, right?
Yeah.
Because we said this is total bullshit. And we said even if they make the playoffs, it'll be a fluke happy to be there, San Diego, Jacksonville appearance. That's what we said that was the best that they'd be able to do.
Yep.
And they could even they all they did was give Seattle. I mean, we really played for Seattle. I mean, that's what we did as an organization. We did everything we could for the Seattle Seahawks. Man, we really are. If they go to the Super Bowl in the next 3 to 4 years, I'm going to say that is a Bronco. That's all Broncos right there. Broncos gave it all to them. What a pile of horse turds, road apples. Will the Broncos be playoff contenders in 2022? Really?
Okay, Cody Rourke.
Well, and Bubble. And who was Colin Coward, right? Colin Coward.
Yeah.
All knowing. Yeah.
Yeah, the all-knowing Coward.
Oh, yeah. Denver Broncos off. Okay. It's Giselle. Okay. Denver Broncos offense will be innovated under Nathaniel Hackett. Let me read this to you. I want to read everybody. They didn't say this, they say, but here's what they said. Here's what they said. This is Locked On Broncos, okay? The Denver Broncos prepare for Wednesday's first official training camp practice. Denver Broncos general manager George Payton and head coach Nathaniel meet with the media on Tuesday at UCL Health Center. How does Hackett's plan to be innovative on offense with Russell Wilson and the rest of the unit? How will the Broncos adjust, placing Randy Gregory, KJ Hamler, and Billy Turner on the PUP list? Plus, George Payton raves about the Denver Broncos foundation that was in place by the trust, right?
Yeah.
Prior to their pursuit of Russell Wilson. Okay. Really? How did that foundation work out?
Not too well.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Denver Broncos offense will be innovative underneath that. You know, I want to say this. We don't bullshit you. We don't pull that bullshit on you. And this guy saying he never said all this stuff. It's just a waste of terabytes, a waste of your time. But, you know, why don't you go and you know, but, it's like Oakley Dokley Sokley. You got feel good Friday. You felt good until you don't feel good, you know. You felt good until you didn't.
There's more.
It's just shit never ends, man, with these people.
I know.
Let it load up.
Oh, shit.
Oh, good God.
Yeah.
Okay, we got this total clown.
Say it.
I mean, this guy should actually put a red nose on and big red shoes with the hair. And I mean, honk, honk, honk.
Yeah.
Update on that bet. It's off the table. Hold on. It was never off the table. Let's go and we'll get into and he gets paid. He's got paid sponsors. Listen to this. Denver Broncos Mile High View bet proposal for upcoming season. That you're this is the thing.
Dumb motherfucker.
He wanted me to take my channel down, which would have never happened. And he said, well, I'll take mine down. And he actually did take his down because he looked like such an idiot.
Yeah,
and here's the thing.
His channel.
He reinvented his channel. But here's the thing. This is this clown named Savage, just a total fucking moron. But you don't get a say. Buddy, you don't get a say. You know, no, this is the, I said this is the bet. The bet is you had to stop with your nonsense that you're running your mouth now with, bullshitting everybody. You had to stop bullshitting people. I didn't want you taking your channel down. What I wanted you to do was stop bullshitting everybody. And you just look at you right now. The Broncos want to beat the Chargers. Now it means the playoffs. It means you're still running your same bullshit. You're still bullshitting 1.2K of empty-minded followers. Okay, we had all your empty-minded followers coming and attack us and attack us and attack us and attack us and attack us. And you wanted to bet us. You're peewee football, buddy.
He's not even that.
We're NFL. I mean, and you'd be better than NFL because the NFL's lost their way. You're not even remotely in our league.
Can I say that?
But you're not remotely in our league.
Can I say remotely? I got something to say to Savage Sev and his mindless followers. Who looks like the dumbass now?
Who looked like a dumbass all season long?
Yeah, who looked like the dumbass all season long? You still came on our channel, which is fine. You still came on our channel and, with the 49er game, Justin Simmons, you're trying to find every fucking little thing you could do to be a fucking moron. And I think you and your people have a big part in my fucking channel being taken down the latest 2 times. And the reason I say that is because you people can't hold my jockstrap when it comes to scouting. You guys can't even do it. Mile High Huddle's the same way. Locked On, you guys aren't even in my fucking league.
Way the national media cannot hold our jock.
You can't. No one can hold my jockstrap. The closest one I can think of is this guy right here. You guys can't hold my jockstrap when it comes to scouting, when it comes to film, when it comes to player breakdowns, when it comes to knowing what players fit schemes, fit what. And I don't want to hear the bullshit that you knew this shit, okay? You were fucking feeding it, you dumbass.
They didn't know anything. They didn't know anything.
Off a long time ago because, quite frankly, and the reason why I don't respond to you, and the reason I'm responding to you now, because all the built-up bullshit that I saved from your bullshit, dude, is making you look like a fucking moron. And I'm going to expose you for the person you really are, not the person you claim to be. Oh, the best Bronco fan out there, right, man? You're the best Bronco fan. You say
tell me about, he would run his mouth and then all of a sudden he'd take his live stream down.
Yeah, he's that stupid. He is that stupid, dude. And you know what? Can I just say this? You took some of our talking points too towards the end of the season because you realized you made yourself look like a fucking clown, which you are, dude.
He's a total clown. Total clown.
I don't give a fuck if these people go and share this to him because, quite frankly, I could give less of a fuck about your channel, dude. I could give less of a fuck. But I'm going to expose you. I want you, Savage Sev, to hold this fucking organization accountable. Not
that
say you.
That was the bet. That was the bet I asked you to take. I said, I'm not. This isn't about taking a channel down. It's you getting off the ass.
Yeah, you know what, dude, we have nothing in common. I'm above your fucking league. I don't want to be on your level. I don't want to be you personally. I'm a better person and I'm just better overall. And I'm not trying to fucking say that I'm this, that, and the third, but what I'm willing to say is I stood my ground. I stood my fucking ground.
Yes, and we took crap from all your mindless minions.
That came and death threaded us and came and removed my fucking channel.
Yeah, so and we stood there and we took it. You got to respect that. It's better than reinventing yourself, taking your own channel down and just sliming around and slinking off and all that stuff. We didn't do any of that. And we had everybody coming after us. And we stood our ground because we know what we're talking about. And we showed the national media that we knew what we were talking about.
We don't say shit because we don't believe what we're talking about. We believe in what we're talking about, and the product showed it this year. So don't give me that fucking horse shit. You're done, motherfucker. And this is the last time I talk about you. I'm done with your ass. Because you know what? You're not worth my time, my energy, or you're a waste of space. And I can give less of a fuck.
Now, you had that coming to you. You had that coming to you.
Had this coming to you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We had every justifiable reason to come after you, all of you. Because all we were told and all the crap that we've been through. And guess what?
Old racists. We got death threaded. I had my channel taken down 4 fucking times.
And you know what? Winner takes all. We take it all. We got it. We were the only ones other than there's one other person. Isaac. Rich Isaac. And let's give the Seattle Seahawks fans credit. Let's give Dallas Cowboy fans credit because they got it right too, where it was applicable. But we're not here.
But I want to say this. I want to say that I believe you and I have made such an impact in terms of we have other people starting channels now. Shout out to Mile High Bubble. He just
Absolutely. Put down, great job. Keep it up.
Keep it up, dude. You're doing a fucking great job. You're not on the fence like most of these fans. You're telling it like it is. We need more people like you, Mile High Bubble. And to all the fans that have stood by us, and what Savage said about our fans don't even like us, buddy, you have no fucking idea what you fucking awakened. Because you have awakened a bunch of people in terms of the Pat Bull, the true Denver Bronco fans.
True Denver Broncos.
Yeah. Pat Bronco fans that still carry on his legacy, still carry on his vision of his organization. That is what the type of fan this guy, Mile High Bubble, we are, Mark Gray, all the other people out there in the comment sections of Allure. I have to say thank you to all those people that stood up for Shadow Band Scouting, Mile High View, and all the other people out there. A minority, but still people out there that were telling it like it is down the middle. Thank you.
Yeah, we had some people at the very beginning that stuck with us and they are very happy they stuck with us and can proudly go to all those other places and said, when you guys were, I stuck with them. And this is why, because they know exactly what they're talking about. And, I want to say this to the ownership. If you instead of paying people to spew front office crap, if you actually brought us in, and I'll say you could put a bag over our head, put us in a limousine, and walk us down the hallway into your office, Mr. Walton, where we can't see John Elway's office. Okay, we don't know about that. We could have saved you $250 million. We could have done that.
It's not just $250 million. We could have saved you 4 years, $61 million with Justin Simmons. We could have saved you all these shitty contracts that Elway spewed out. Not George Payton, Elway did.
And this is the big thing. We could actually get you coaches that want to come here. We could get you a program that actually functions, it works. And turns out, the Buffalo Bill product, the Philadelphia Eagle product, we know they're doing it. Until you get real yourself and you get that trust thing out of there and start doing this thing right, it's more rewarding than bribing coaches. Yeah, you can write paychecks, but you want coaches that want to come here and make those coaches into coaches you write the big checks in, not just bribes.
Absolutely. I want this organization to go back to what it used to be, not what the fans say is good enough, okay? I want to go back to the level of organization that Pat Bowlen instilled here, okay? And you know what? I can get you there. This man can get you here. Get you there. Mile High Bubble. The real deal Mile High Bubble, not the Mile High Huddle bullshit. We'll clear that all out. What me and this man will do is bring stability. We would bring a clear vision. We would also bring in players that actually make a difference, not tell you how great they are in a press conference setting. We would get players in the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th round, undrafted players that would fill the foundation for your team. We would bring an offensive and defensive lineman that actually fit a scheme and actually have an identity. We would have an identity. We would have a family culture. That is ultimately what I want. I know a lot of people misconstrue me as being I hate the Denver Broncos. I do not hate the fucking Denver Broncos. I don't wake up every day hating the Denver Broncos. I want what is best for the Denver Broncos. But the one thing I won't do, just like this man in Mile High Bubble, we will not go along with the bullshit. We will not continue to be fucking lied to, because that is not what we are as humans. We want the truth to be fucking known. Yeah. And I'm sick and tired of being fucking yelled at. I've been with this guy for 2.5 years, and all the shit that we've gotten and how right we've been, I want to be like the fucking Bills again. I want to be like the fucking Eagles. That's what I want.
Yeah, they're not going to get it to go in the route that they're going. They're not getting it the route that they're going. They're not doing it. So it's going to be quite a long time. I just wanted to mention this too, is that Edgar Kaiser was an awesome owner as well. An awesome owner. By the way, you were wrong about one thing. It was Edgar Kaiser who brought in John Elway. And he's the one that had Beak because Kaiser and Irsay knew each other very well. And he said, I'll take that Elway off your hands for you. And then, Beak took it. But that's just it. Kaiser's the guy that said, no, John Elway's a quarterback. He does not you can't make him an owner. You can't do that. And thank you, Mr. Kaiser. I want to thank you for at least we don't have that albatross as an owner. And I realize that this new ownership has a long way to go. And that's what we were saying. Pat Bowlen, it just really is sad that he couldn't have handed this over, and you could have learned from the best of the best of the best on what it is about running an NFL organization. Because let me tell you, Mr. Walton, it ain't about that trust that you got it from. You need to clear it out. You need to get that out like a cancer. Cut it out. I would even say sneak Beth Bowlen Wallace in there.
Bring back
her in.
Bring back Adam fucking Peters. Please.
I'm just saying there's people there. There's people out there that you should consult with anyway. That's just all my 2 cents.
And what I will leave off of is Lovie Smith got fired just recently, so we're going to get some firings down the tubes. I think the Texans are a better landing spot. They have multiple draft picks, multiple cap space. You can go which direction you want to go with that franchise. And
depends on ownership too. That's another thing.
Cards on ownership. They could. Who knows? We'll see what happens moving forward here in the next few weeks. But I think for me right now, I'm just focusing on scouting. I'm not going to worry about Denver Broncos until the real crux of the offseason. I think right now I'm just going to take a break from this team. We'll probably do I probably won't do another podcast with you until
something comes up. Yeah.
The head coach is on, whoever we hire, and we'll just have to go through the same bullshit. But I just want to say thank you to our fans. We don't say that enough to our fans that have backed us up from the very beginning.
Yeah, absolutely. You're the best. Absolutely. You're the best. Can't say anything else. Absolute the best.
Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely.
So that's all I can think of for right now is just
see what happens. It's a waiting game now. See what we get as our next head coach.
Yeah, that's really gonna change things.
It's gonna change the identity of the organization.
Yeah. Like I said, we just played for you all the things they said. I would just a suggestion. I would put caution to the wind with anything these people are telling you. Anything.
I agree. Absolutely.
We got to start seeing. We got to start seeing things. That's what it comes down to.
Roll up your sleeve. Let's get to work. Tired of this fucking telling me how great this team is bullshit.
That's what hurts this. That's what really hurt. I mean, that's all they heard. The players heard that you don't have to work hard. You don't have to work hard. You're guaranteed a shoe in. You got Russell Wilson. So what I said at the beginning of the season, nobody's gonna really, nobody's gonna put that effort in. It showed.
Yep.
5-11. Is it? Wait, no.
5-12.
5-12. They sank to 12. 5-12. Yeah. This one game makes up for 5-12. I don't think so. All right. We took it all, dude. We took it all. We did it. No surprise.
No.
All right. I will talk to you off and on, and we'll just wait for the next
shoe to drop.
Yeah.
I'll keep in contact with you. We'll talk about other things. So.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Take care.
You too. Bye.
Bye.